I know others out there must have some hearing aid problems or hearing problems and need hearing aids and don't have insurance like me, so they need an affordable option. So I go to Costco and I just thought I'd share my experience with these latest hearing aids that I got a couple months ago, now that I've used them for a while. And these were the Jabra Enhanced Pro 20s, and they do have that new Cast and the Bluetooth LE audio that's pretty amazing. It's a whole new low power setup for audio. I can't use it all because of my phone is not compatible, but with the newer phones it will be compatible. This is something new coming out. And I also got a multi-mic with them that basically I can clip on my wife or anybody else you want to hear in a crowd or in a store or anything like that clearly. So that's really nice. That was well worth it. And they do come with a charger. And I've got severe hearing loss in both ears, so I had to get encased high-powered receivers in acrylic molds. They're custom molds, and they just are amazing. Not one bit of feedback or anything else. They got them just perfect. So these are extremely high-powered, receivers that I have there. And you can see just how tiny these hearing aids are. They have a built-in battery, rechargeable, that you can't change. It has to go back to the factory if it ever wears out, but otherwise, they're pretty much sealed, water resistant, and should be trouble free, I'm hoping. And they go in that charger case and charge up in a couple hours. And again, this is that mic that I can clip on my wife or anybody else that want to hear in a crowd. And it also has an input if you want to listen to like an iPod or something like that for so you can just use a 3.5 jack to plug in something and still use the streaming to the hearing aids. Now, the molds were a little bit tough for me to get in, and at Costco, they did give me this ear gel here that you put a drop on your ear before you put them in, and they slip right in and perfect. Because they are really large molds, I mean, you could see there. And some of the wax guards, and this is just some fishing wire that you use to clean the tiny vents out. So that's, pretty much what they look like. Now, I came from Trax 42s, the Rexton ones, and I got these about 8 years ago. And they pretty much had very bad word recognition to them. I was getting really bad. I could hardly understand what people were saying. And they had silicone molds, you can see. I had a problem with them starting to discolor like the week after I got them. We tried every cleaner on them, and it was something in my body that was discoloring them. We could not get them clean, but they still were sterile, I guess. But you can see they're a lot bigger than the new ones, and they also had a rechargeable battery in them. And you can see I opened it up there. The battery you could remove the battery and replace it. And I had to buy these batteries every about 3 to 4 months. I'd have to buy a set and replace them because they would lose power fairly quickly. And they would also take the size 13 batteries if you're in a pinch. So, I had them for 8 years. It was time for new ones because the main thing was I was having trouble with sweat in the garden. And you can see I had this little dryer here. If I went out in the garden, sweat for a couple of minutes, the hearing aids would shut down, have to go in, put them in this dryer and dry them out so I could hear again. And it was really a pain. Plus, for Bluetooth, you had to wear this big necklace around your neck and keep that charged up. So back then, they did not stream directly into your ears. So the new ones are completely different, whole new world. And these Trax 42s were nothing but trouble getting going. It took 30 trips to Costco to get them set up right. Where these Jabras took one set to fit and one trip back to just make some fine adjustments. And you can see those giant molds that they made. They fit right in my ear. You can hardly see them. And the glasses don't bother these hearing aids. They fit nice. They're nice and narrow. Charger, you can pull that out, and you're supposed to be able to take it with you and just charge them 3 times on the go without plugging it in too. So that's good when the power goes out and stuff like that. You've got a backup to charge them. Really nice little unit, and I'm just amazed at the quality of the sound that I'm getting with these. First couple of days, they sounded kind of tinny, but it turned out that was the frequencies that I was missing, and now they just sound so natural compared to the old ones. And they've actually shifted shifted everything so I can hear it, and I have much better recognition of words. And the app is just amazing. I keep it in this all around most of the time. And you can go in and change it. We do have it adjusted, so I keep it fairly flat there. I don't have to make any adjustments to it. All these adjustments disappear when you put them in the charger and turn them off. So then there's a hearing noise here that actually has this a couple different features you can activate if you're having a hard time in a crowd. And it's got this one neat thing here where I keep it on auto, but you can actually focus on like one person in a crowd if you look at them, and or you can widen it up so you can hear more. But it really does help in any kind of a crowded situation, or a store or something like that where you're trying to talk to one person. Wind noise reduction on these is pretty amazing. I can go outside in the wind and it's gone, and everything else is still there. Music sounds really good on these. And that, I haven't had a mess with that. She got it adjusted perfect. And then there's an outdoors that kind of deals with the noises outdoors. Turn on that multi-mic. You just hit the button there, or a button on the hearing aid, and that actually functions really nice. You can always check your battery level there. You don't need the app to answer the phone or anything, but you just need it to make these adjustments. And then there's a couple features in there too. You can find your hearing aids and just push that button, and it'll tell you, locate them exactly. I'm going to turn off the map there because it located me exactly. But you can also get them updated online. You can update your firmware. You can get live assistance and all kinds of stuff through this app. It's just amazing. And I will say these are so much better than my last experience with those Trax 42s. So I just wanted to just show you, kind of the technology that's available at Costco now, and actually some of the best technology out there at this point. And it's at 1/3 the cost of going to any kind of a audiologist to get hearing aids. If you have special things that needs, you might have to go to an audiologist, but they'll tell you when you're at Costco getting your hearing test done, and they do the test for free, so that's a really good thing. But you need to have time to get hearing aids from Costco, and there's the streaming of the music right from my phone, and it just sounds amazing. My old hearing aids just sounded like crap streaming, and these sound just like really good hi-fi coming into the hearing aids. But here's the bill for them. Actually, what was it, $1,600 for the hearing aids with all the warranty and stuff, and it was $40 each for those custom molded in high power receivers, and then it was like $260 for $267. So it's under $2,000 for everything, and anywhere else it probably would have cost 3 times that much. So I definitely recommend that if you don't have insurance and you're looking for good hearing aids, that you give Costco a try. But like I said, you have to have time, because it takes months to get appointments at my Costco and to get in there and get fits and everything else. So, it's not a quick process, several trips down to the store, but it's really worth it in the end, I feel. And you've got really good support too once you do buy them through Costco, and a great warranty. And there you can see they always stay hooked up to my Bluetooth, even with the app not running. So I get all my phone calls. I have to answer it on the button on the phone and use a speaker on the phone because I don't have an iPhone. But, maybe someday the Androids will update to that so it's all usable on them. And like I said, if you feel like you're having a hearing problem, or you can't hear good, or, have trouble recognizing words and stuff like that, really good thing to do. If you have a Costco locally and you're a member, you just go in there, get a test done for free, and they can tell you exactly what your problem is, and offer you a solution. Or you can go otherwheres to get a solution too. But it's really a good way to get started for free and find out what the problem is. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.